The board chairman of the National Theatre, Nana Fredua Ajimano Furiata, has acknowledged the facility's dire condition and emphasized that insufficient internally generated revenue is essential for renovations. Speaking at a press conference at the theatre, he validated the workers' concerns and committed to securing funds for the infrastructural improvement while addressing the broader issues highlighted during the recent worker protest. On Wednesday, theatre workers expressed worry about delayed promotions and the deplorable state of the facility. In response, the board chairman acknowledged these concerns, expressing an inability to provide specific timelines. However, he assured that the sector ministry will be alerted to the situation for urgent attention. Fredho has more in the following report.
Barely 24 hours after the staff of the National Theatre registered their displeasure about the management of the facility, the board chairman, Nana Fredua, has addressed the press where he noted that most of the concerns raised in the petition presented to them by the staff are things that are known to the board and management, and all their problem boils down to funding. And as and when they get the necessary funding, they will proceed to refurbish the facility and make it comfortable for their clients who patronize their services.
Deterioration didn't start this year, and it didn't start last year. It's been deteriorating for a while. This infrastructure was put up 30 years ago, and in the period, proper infrastructural maintenance has been done, I think, twice. Yeah, so that's a problem, and you can't use 500,000 cities to maintain this place. When you're doing proper infrastructure, you're talking about pipes, air conditioning. I'm sure you've heard the stories about the air conditioners, all of those things. You're not talking small money, and you need to do it when it's time. So yes, there's infrastructural deterioration, and therefore that's why over the years we've been trying. And it's what we needed, or what we've needed, is funding, finance for it. And it's not as simple as that, as I'm sure you've come to understand. You need to be able to, you can't just say it costs 10 cedis, so give us 10 cedis. You need to go through the system and let them budget for it and all of that. And it's not as simple as that. So yes, we've tried our best, and we're still trying. Where there's leeway, we're adjusting.
He alluded to the fact that the executive director of the facility has retired, but they, as a board, have written to the authorities that be to extend her contract by 2 years, and hence she's in office basically to put things in the right order.
Her retirement age happened this year, or last year? Last year, good. And then her contract to obviously automatically expired. We asked that the president extend her stay. 2 reasons. 1, we don't have a replacement. 2, the process for hiring requires a public service commission, what do you call them, processes. We had initiated that a couple of years ago, and then it stopped. There was a problem with, what was their reason? Financial clearance situation was their reason, because then you'd hire, for example, your directors who could then apply to replace her, and they would have come in and learned the ropes to understand. You need to understand how this place works before you take over.
Among some of the concerns raised by the staff is the poor infrastructure that is currently giving discomfort to those who patronize the National Theatre. And he assured that as and when funding is raised, they would give a facelift to this facility.
As far as the infrastructure is concerned, they always have problems. Who wants to come to a smelly bathroom? Who wants to sit in an uncomfortable chair? I'm emphasizing the facts that have been put out there. Yeah, I'm not dodging them. Who wants to sit in a theater with a mosquito making noise in their ear? Nobody wants that. So those experiences some get. But why are they still coming? Because the performances the productions that are coming here are high-class productions. high class. The in-house productions of National Theatre will match any international production anywhere in the world.
I understand it costs about 12,000 Ghana cedis to rent a space within the National Theatre for any event. And the question that we ask is, where do all these monies go to? The board chairman says those monies are just not enough, taking into account the amount required to give a facelift to this national monument that has lasted for over 30 years. Now we understand the air conditioners are not functioning, as well as the seats in there are begging for the necessary attention. My name is Fred Duho, reporting from the National Theatre in Accra for Citi News.